Hey everyone, how is everyone tonight? Thank you so much for being here. Um, hey Shada Poison. Um, I know a lot of us just love Jess's live, and the information that Jess was covering was absolutely terrible, terrible, terrible. Hey 71KJ, I'm so glad you all are here. I'm not going to be on but just a moment, but I just wanted to say something, okay? Lillian, Billy Joe, and Danny would not have called the police had it not been for the babysitter when they did. The babysitter said, "Has anyone called the police?" No. Well, I'm going to. If she's the bad person in this situation, she's the one that we should be looking at. I don't think she's the one that's 22 years old and told the cops, well, I think I may have put him in the trash can, but I can't remember for sure. Hmm. Who can't remember putting their 20-month-old child in the trash can for the trash people to take him off? Who can't remember that? Guys, do you remember the trauma and the therapy and everything that the workers had to get after they recovered Bella and Cece Watts? These people are going to need this too. Hey, Michelle K, they're going to need this too. Disgusting. And share, 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 share. Mm. First of all, you said, what did Billy Joe do wrong? Well, the state of Georgia said that that Leilani is not a fit mother and gave custody of the boys to uh, Billy Joe. Billy Joe leaves them with Leilani so she can go to work. That's not what the state intends when they take custody of a child away from their parents. Hey, Boots Mama, that's not what they intended, guys. Quit trying to paint Billy Joe as this some miracle worker or something. Have you guys saw the pictures last night? So, have you not seen the pictures of last night or night before last of Billy Joe and Leilani out at a club partying and living it up? Searching for their 2-month-old grandson and son in a landfill? Cher, I know you're trying to get every interview that you can from Billy Joe, but you have lost your marbles. You, you should be ashamed of yourself. Okay, Boots Mama, that's fine. You should be ashamed of yourself. There is no excuse for saying, well, she didn't do anything wrong. Yes, Michelle, you're exactly going out to eat is one thing. Living it up and partying and getting drunk in a bar is something totally different. Let's see if I can find the picture that I wanted to show you guys. Hmm. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, and another thing. Cher wants to paint Billy Joe as Mom of the Year. If, if, and I'm put air quotes, if this turns out that Leilani killed Quentin, do you realize that's the second murder that this mother raised? Leilani's brother's in prison, won't be eligible for parole until 2023 for shooting a man. So I don't think she's Mother of the Year. Yes, Billy Joe should be in jail too. Do you guys realize that this babysitter was only charging $15 a day for the boys, $30 a day for to keep two toddlers. When they brought the baby girl, she didn't even charge them extra for that. What was her thanks? They brought the baby girl without diapers, formula. They brought the toddlers without pull-ups. She had to call Billy Joe and had to call Daniel to come home to bring her things to care for those children. But she's the bad guy? Yeah. And then whenever they did pay her, they would call her and say, "Oh, can we borrow $30 of what we just paid you for keeping our children back because we need it?" Then get a second job. It's disgusting to be side-eyeing that babysitter. Leave her alone. Cher, we all know that you will do anything to get a few clicks and views when it comes to a missing child. Summer Summer Wells, mhm. You done everything you could to get a click and a view off of her, and you're trying to do it with this case. But if we all band together, that won't be happening. You wanna talk about someone else's parenting? Share, why don't you have custody of your children? You wanna talk about digging into someone's arrest records from 1998? Why don't you have custody of your children living under your roof with you and your fiance? Why don't you? As my grandmother used to say, don't sweep off someone else's porch when yours is nasty that you can't even stand on it. I could see the gleam in your eyes tonight, Cher, when you just knew this was going to be a gravy train money maker for you. You disgusting. Yes, the babysitter legitimately did care for those children. When the babysitter Yes, a Southern grandmother can shade so well, yes, they can. When the babysitter realized this little boy was missing, she went to their house. She said, "Let's search in closets because when he's at my house, he likes to hide in my daughter's closet." No, we've already done that. Have you called the police yet? Well, no, we haven't done that yet. The babysitter said, "Well, I think we need to call the police." It's been 3 hours. You don't know where your 20-month-old child is for 3 hours, and you're not notifying the police? If I didn't know where my 20-month-old was for 3 minutes, I would have called the police. Why did they need to drain the swimming pool, Sheriff, since you know so much and Billy Joe is such a fine, upstanding citizen? Why did they need to drain the swimming pool? Why did she post on Facebook that they needed help repairing the swimming pool when her 20-month-old grandson is missing and presumed dead? That would be the last thing on my mind. I've got some things I'm gonna tell y'all about tonight, but tomorrow, Mo and I are gonna go live, and we're gonna discuss this a little bit more, okay? Let me just a second, let me, hey, Cheryl, thank you for being here. Did you guys know that on, 9/7 of 2022, there was a domestic violence incident between Billy Joe and, Leilani? I have the report, we'll be going over it tomorrow, okay? There was a domestic violence incident, okay? So what does Billy Joe do? She goes down to the magistrate court of Chatham County on September the 8th and files for eviction of Leilani, her boyfriend, and children. Why she included the children, I don't know, because she has custody of them. How are you going to evict your grandchildren that you have custody of? Was she out partying the night before and forgot that she has custody of her grandchildren? Hey, honey bear. Thank you so much for being here. Then on 10/5, 10/5. Guess what else happened on 10/5 besides little Quinton goes missing? Billy Joe filed for um, child support on Quentin and his brother on 10/5 at 11:49. Sure did, child support. Mighty convenient that that little boy came up missing on the same day that they filed for child that she filed for child support. And share, if you can look at all this information and think that the babysitter is the culprit behind all of this, please log off, go find a counselor. You don't need a life coach. Go find a counselor, lay on the couch in his office, pay him $100 an hour, and let him tell you 900 ways of why you're wrong. You want to know the details of the child support? I'll tell you this, but Mo and I are going to cover this in detail tomorrow. Okay, Leilani was to provide a copy of the insurance card within 10 days of purchase. She was to pay $150 per month for the two children starting November the 1st. I have copies of that too. See, Sherry, you're not the only one that can do investigations. Then on or around October the 14th, custody of all three children were removed from Billy Joe and Leilani. And I'll read you just a tidbit of what it says. It says the children and siblings were living in a home with the mother, the youngkin father, the maternal grandmother prior to a sibling disappearance. The mother is the primary suspect of the death of the investigation, and the household members as well as relatives continue to be investigated for protective custody. Don't sound to me like that they've cleared old Billy Joe there to me. Like I said, I don't want to read too much of it because Mo and I are going to cover this extensively tomorrow. I was just fired up and wanted to talk about it a little bit. But Cher, Billy Joe is not as innocent like he is. And yeah, you need to get a grip. You really do. You're you're losing it there. You're losing it. Yeah. The day that Quinton goes missing, there is an order signed by a judge for child support. Michelle, I am going to be doing case cares. Here's what happened. I locked myself out of case cares. Let me, give me just a second. I'm gonna find you the, uh, the new one that we're going to be doing, the new the new channel that we started, and I'm really looking forward to get started on it. Give me just a second to get back. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Give me just a second to get the link. I'm sorry, guys. We were talking the other night on Mama Knows Best, and I really think I want to do at least one um, series on of addiction and how it hurts families and things like that. And yeah, so I really think we're going to do one series on addiction. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate that. Guys, here's the new channel for it's called Recare, and I would really appreciate if you would join it. Um, we will be going hopefully next week. We will start doing lives on there as well. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You're so welcome. I really enjoy things. Things have just been hard the past month, 2 months for my family. Some of you know, some of you don't. We lost my father-in-law September the 19th, and it's honestly it took the wind out of our sail. But he would want us to go on and oh, thank you, Shot of Poison. He would want us to go on and try to make the best out of our life that we can. So, that's what oh, thank you. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. Now, until I get 500 subs on that channel, thank you, Michelle Cat. Oh, thank you all so much. Until I get 500 subs over there, I will be posting on this community tab when we're doing things like that, okay? I'll be posting over here for that. But, guys, can y'all help me figure this out? Looks like an in-ground pool. Why would they have drained that pool? Does anyone have any suspicions? Crusoe, thank you so much for subbing. I really do appreciate you all so, so much. If you're not subbed to this channel, which I think all of you are, please consider subscribing to it as well. I'm going to work really, really hard on growing this channel as well. I just had to take some time with my family and yeah, I had to be with my family. Yeah, Christo, I think that they were looking for evidence too. It blows my mind. I can't. That little boy's face, guys, Quentin's little face, I would have given anything to have brought him home with me. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Quentin, I would have given anything to brought him home to our house. I would have given anything to loved on that little boy and showed him that there's not the the world isn't full of mean people. I wondered that shot of poison if the water in the pool was nasty at the time. Okay, and then like I said earlier, Billy Joe put a comment on Facebook, and I think I have a screenshot of it, that they were gonna need some people to come in to help them repair the pool. Who thinks about that when their 20-month-old grandchild is presumed dead? Who thinks of that? Yes, those eyes are so innocent and beautiful. They are absolutely so innocent, beautiful. We have a little boy that lives next door to us. He he is like 5, almost 6, and he is on the spectrum, but if he ever sees me outside, he comes running and wants to hug on me and stuff, and I always take time to love on him. Always do. I don't care how busy I am. I take time to love on him. Okay, Hey Y'all says that they heard it was very nasty and the water was green. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think the whole family's Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs too. I really do. Okay, here's another thing that blew my mind. Daniel Youngskin, when this happened, headed back to Atlanta where his family is. Okay? If your girlfriend's 20-month-old baby is missing and possibly dead when he left town, why would you not take your newborn daughter with you? Or your young daughter with you that's not I don't think she's even a year old yet. Why would you not take the baby with you? I know people say there are laws in Georgia, blah, 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 blah. This situation, it would have taken a 5-minute trip to the courthouse, no lawyer necessary, and said, "I'm taking my daughter to safety. This is where we'll be." My other channel's name is, We Care. Here's Here's the link to it. It's called We Care. And just so that you know, over there, it will be 100% drama free. Any hint of drama, the person will be blocked immediately. I can't imagine part of something like this either, Michelle. I really can't. My children are my world. They are 22 and 25. Oh, thank you, honey bear. I really appreciate that. They are my world. Okay, y'all are subbing, so he can't. He doesn't have the rights to her. He would have had to establish paternities to say we're not married. They would have lost a lot of money. It seems to me the kids are not important, but the drinks are. Okay, hey y'all. I just have a question about that. In Tennessee, if dad signs the if dad signs the birth certificate at birth, then that establishes paternity. Is that not the way it is in Georgia? I'm not arguing about it. I'm just asking because I know every state is different. And if that's not the case, I would have stuck around Georgia. Okay, that's true. Not in Georgia. But oh, Michelle, okay, thank you so much. Look, anything that happened from the other place with my subs that are in here, I don't hold any ill will. I really don't. We were all misinformed. We were all in a bad spot at the time. YouTube wise, I that stuff is just furthers from my mind, honestly. I just want you all to feel welcome here. I really do. Um, okay. Let me ask you this. What would it have hurt for dad to have petitioned? Oh, you're my friend too, Michelle. You are my friend, absolutely. What would it have hurt dad to petition for a DNA test and said, I'm going to stay in Georgia, in Savannah, Georgia, until I get DNA tests back and confirm this child is mine, and then the court's permission to take the baby to Atlanta because all likelihood right now, wouldn't the child be in, foster care? I know in Tennessee, they'd rather the child be with a living parent or a living relative than foster care. Yeah, I think so too. They worry about more about partying than they do paternity costs. I agree 100%. But I just wonder, if he couldn't have gotten emergency paternity test, considering the situation, and then with DCS's approval, took the little girl with him to Atlanta. And giving contact information to say, "Hey, this is the address we'll be at. This is the phone number you can reach me." I think so, honey bear. I think so. Okay, so 71KJC. Maybe the fathers aren't qualified and don't have the time to take care of babies. Maybe so. Maybe, but I just think that if there's one child that was presumed to have been put in a trash bin and take it off on trash day, I would have stuck around and found out about my little girl. In truth, moms look at things different, I realize that. Moms look at things totally different. When some of y'all know when I was little, but when my real dad died when I was 5, and, I went to live with my aunt and uncle when I was 8, almost like, around 8 years old, but between 5 and 8, I was abused. So when my husband and I got married, that was one of the first things I told him. I will not tolerate my children being abused when we have kids someday. I will not tolerate it. But he's been an excellent father, but I realize not every father's like that. See, that just gets me. I don't understand it. Put your children first. And when you get pregnant, if you realize that it's a child that A, you don't want, or B, you're not financially secure enough to raise and give it a good home, put it up for adoption to a family that can't have a baby. Bless them. Let them have a chance to have a child that they normally wouldn't be able to have. Yeah, I wouldn't have left until I found out my baby wasn't with a baby killer. Mm-mm. Nope, not at all. I tell people I'm really, really I call myself really, really nice, but if you mess with my children, nice is the last thing you will remember about me. Guys, um, if you don't mind, if you have a community tab or if you have some way to share my channel, share this channel to get it out, I would really, really appreciate it. And here's the link to it. I'm trying I'm gonna try really hard to grow it. Um, now some of you know Mo is usually on here with me. And but Mo goes to bed really early. So I don't do very many lives at night. I don't understand why they do it either. I don't. And like I said earlier, remember how they talked about with Bella and Celeste Watts, how those people who recovered those babies had to have years and years of therapy. Can you imagine what same thing's gonna be with this? Hey y'all, I will never understand why people do this kind of crap. Can't keep popping these innocent babies out. So many people would love to treasure a baby and can't have their own or afford to adopt. Yes, exactly. Hey, y'all. I worked in the labor and delivery unit. I was a labor and delivery nurse for a few years. You would literally have moms still in the stirrups, doctor still trying to clean her up and everything, and she's on the phone with DCS and the food stamp office to let them know the baby's here, so her check will be increased the next month. It's sad. It is really, really sad. And you and then, one of the doctors that worked that was a OB. He was an OB and his wife was a family practice doctor. They could not have children of their own. They ended up going overseas and I always felt so sorry for him. He did things and then he couldn't have a child of his own biologically. They did end up adopting. It's just it's sad. Let's see that. Okay, I'm gonna share something with you, okay? I won't be able to see chat, okay? But I do want to share something with y'all. See that right there? See the landfill? See the big machinery? The FBI agents? They're searching for 20-month-old Quinton Simmons. Okay, let's see. There's one more I want to share. Mm, did the wrong thing. Oh, it didn't show? Okay, let me try it one more time, guys. I'm sorry. Share screen. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna check on chat while this, so you can tell me if it shows. Okay. Okay. Can y'all see it now? Can y'all see that page now? Hmm. Okay. Let me try something else. No, it's there. I don't know why it's not letting me share. Share screen. Okay, let's try this one more time. If not, I'll have to work on it and share it tomorrow, guys. I'm so sorry. Because I wasn't even planning on going live tonight. Now can y'all see it? Okay. What we're gonna do is here. I'm gonna drop the link to the article and you guys can look at it. It is the it is the ooh, Chatham County Police Department and FBI searching waste management landfill in Chatham County for the remains of little Quentin Simmons. Once evidence pointed to this site, it took several days to mobilize manpower, equipment, and specialized teams for what will be an and extensive and extended search. If you scroll down just a little bit, there's a tweet there, and it shows a bunch of men with shovels. They're in their white protective suits, their yellow vests, just so that they can be noticed and they're safe. But think about it, guys. Thank Oh, good night, honey bear. Thank you so much for being here. But tomorrow, Mo and I will go into a private screen, and I'll make sure that my screen share is working. But I wanted y'all to have that news article. This is absolutely terrible. I just I don't understand it. And sometimes I think it's the Holy Spirit protecting us. So, I mean, that we can't understand things like this because this is out of our psyche. We shouldn't be able to understand things like this. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. I enjoy you being here. I really do. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. We're small most of the time, but we just chat and we just have fun and Like I said, I haven't been able to be on as much lately because of family issues, but I'm going to start, being on more. Guys, I gotta tell y'all something, I'm so excited. Um, y'all know I have migraines. Oh, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys know I have migraines, and they really damaged my sight. Terrible. It was getting to the point I couldn't even wear mascara because I couldn't take my glasses off and be able to see my lashes to put my mascara on. So today I went to the eye doctor and got fitted for contacts. I am so excited. It's the little things in life. So, yeah, it's yes, we're small but mighty. And Mo and I have some really big ideas for this channel, and we care, and we're going to do it. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask y'all. How do y'all feel about us doing doing a segment on addictions, what what families go through, things like that. Absolutely no bullying, nothing like that. Just talking about it. Key signs, things like that. Warning signs, things like that. That was one of the things we talked about. And we also talked about doing a safety segment. Um, when Eliza Fletcher got murdered or was murdered, that really hit us close to home. I live in Tennessee. We want to do and we want to do, things to watch out for your safety. Say things that you can do on your phone to drop your location if you feel like you're being followed. You can drop your location to like your significant other, your parents, your best friends, or whatever. So yeah, so say, hey, where I'm at in case it happens. So that those are a couple things that we're looking. Oh, good guys. I'm so glad that y'all are excited about the things that we're looking at. I think it would help a lot of families. I really do. And all right, guys. Today's been a really long day. I'm gonna cut this one short. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Um, it means a lot to me. I'm going to say this because most of you know the channel that I came from, the community that I came from, I was told that I would not ever be able to have a channel. I didn't have what it took, and I'm proving her wrong. And I want you guys to know if any of you ever feel like that you want to have a channel, let me know. I will share your link. I want everyone to have success in life that they want. I do. I want everyone to experience it, the success that they want. So if any of you have a channel, want a channel, think you might want to start a channel, let me know. Um, During the daytime, of course, I have more mods. Let one of the mods know, and we will drop your link. We will help you grow your channel. That's what it's all about. We empower each other. Yes, I'm doing the damn thing. But we do, we empower each other, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Alright, guys, I love you all so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Mo will be on here with me tomorrow, and, we got some more things we wanna discuss about this case. Alright, guys. Love you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone.